Hapa. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, I know there's no music this time. I still haven't rebuilt my royalty-free playlist. I will be putting the game sounds on once I get
You.
into a point that I can. Hi,
Okay,
Fal.
there we go. Hi, Fee. How are you?
I am just going live, sending out
Oh,
notifications.
by the way, I wanted to say thank you for sending me all that stuff, by the way, because I went through our Discord chat history, re-downloaded it because when VTuber Plus decided to update through Steam, they got rid of all the items, so I had to redo all my reward. Well, I didn't have to redo my rewards because I saved the profile, but I had to re-put in all of the um Pokeballs and the cheese that you sent me. By the way, do you have a big giant bell by any chance?
Unfortunately, I don't. I do have a lamp.
I know I have the lamp. I want a bell because I think it would be funny for it to fall and it make the Taco Bell bong sound, and the redeem just be like, for 100 points, you'll quiero Taco Bell.
I know roughly how to make a model able to be thrown for that. I don't know how to add sounds, but yeah.
Well, see, the easy thing about adding sounds is I can go to what is it? Trigger fire and add that in that way.
Fun.
Yes. And then I just gotta have it go with the put in the command for that to be the thing on the redeem for the sound. And yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it automatically does the balls, with the Pokeballs. It automatically does the sound when it's hitting.
To be fair, I only downloaded them. I didn't make the thing for that.
How? So, wait a minute. I wonder. VTuber plus uh Bell. Uh, last stream. No. Wait. Now this is. I'm curious.
I'm
Bell.
gonna switch over to my
Bell.
game screen. Yes, I was in the process of setting up a thing when I decided, frag it, I'm gonna send my notifications out and start streaming. I'm technically not supposed to stream on a Tuesday, but I missed almost a week of streams last week. Alright, and once I can get to
Yeah.
the options, I will be adding game sounds.
Yeah. Where did you find those Pokeballs for VTuber Plus? Like, what did you search?
Those were. Ooh, that's a good question. Because I'm fairly certain I got them when the
Hello,
work.
motherfucker.
I got them when the workshop was still about.
Okay.
Before the before it got taken off Steam for a while.
Yeah, but isn't it back up or no?
It's back on Steam, but it doesn't have the workshop.
Yeah, but it's also on itch.io too. They have it on both sites now.
Yeah. Um, are you in the Discord for it?
No, I don't think I am.
Okay. I am. And hi,
Okay.
Floof. Uh,
Oh, is Floof in the chat? Floof's a cute Floof.
yeah. Because the Discord has a lot of them.
Has a lot of items in it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, they have a area there. They've got people that have made items to post. Boy. I hope everyone is doing well today.
But yes, I do love your new setup, by the way. That looks really neat.
It's still got a little bit to go, and I'd love to have a professional go through and tidy it up a little bit because I used a lot of free textures and was
Hey,
just
that's what I did with mine, and yep. But I'm also at the point, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah. I was sitting at that point with my old setup and it was okay. I lost everything. I'm gonna rebuild. And
That is very fair.
I love the fact that the stickers that are rotating on the bottom corner,
Yeah.
they're on I think it's 5.5 degree angle, so they're not perfectly straight.
So yeah, every single person's CDO is going off.
Uh, like I did it on purpose because it's supposed to look like someone just slapped a sticker on the cork board, on the notice board, and it's just on an angle. They didn't care about getting it on the right angle. It's just bam there. Uh,
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful stream in Rimworld. I am probably going to stream on Wednesday. I may go back into the big blue hole with Dave the Diver.
yeah.
Do you know how I got into that game, by the way?
I'm gonna blame Twizel.
No, no. Twizel was innocent. My other game that I play, Real VR Fishing, decided they were going to announce they were going to do a collaboration with Dave the Diver. And I'm like, okay, what's this? So yeah, I went on Steam and I saw it and I downloaded it. And my first stream back was 17 hours and 45 minutes of playing.
I have to correct you on one thing. Twizel was
Yes.
innocent this time.
Oh yeah, I know.
Uh,
But that's okay. When Cavaro decided to drop in and say hi, and I told him that I stole all the veggies from his garden to make my salad.
yeah.
Yeah. Anywho,
I
have
forgot
fun
that
with your stream.
I forgot
Go ahead.
that there are a lot of people that have access to just jump into this channel. And when you jumped in, it was wait, who's this? I look at the screen. Oh hi.
Yeah, and the
Uh,
worst part was it was on streaming my Steam Link streaming microphone and Steam Link streaming headset, so I couldn't hear shit.
yeah.
I'm like,
Uh,
oh shit, let me switch this.
but it's good to hear from you.
Yes. How is the weather down there, by the way?
Cold. Well, cold for me. North Island's got a fair amount of weather issues because of storm front or something.
Yeah, I was watching the tropical depressions either heading down near you or in the upper northeast of yeah, Aussie land in the ocean.
Yeah. Um, a couple of cities were put into a sort of state of emergency because of rain and flooding.
Yeah, and guess what's funny?
What?
Florida's going through a drought right now. We're surrounded on water on three sides, and we're going through a drought.
Yeah, well, that's because desalination plants aren't exactly good, effective ones at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, we're surrounded by ocean. Everyone's worrying about the water rising. Let's just convert the salt water to fresh water, and boom, done.
It's not a be all end all, but it would counter the drought.
Hmm. That's right. One of the people at my work, they upped it from, I think, to stage. I don't know if we're still on stage 3 or if we went to stage 4, and they're like telling people not to water their lawns.
Yeah.
Well, me, I don't mind. That means I don't have to grass.
Alright. Let's find a location to set up in.
Anywho, I will let you get back to your fun game. You don't have too much fun now, and I will chat with you later. All right?
Yeah. Always welcome to
Okay.
join calls and that.
All right. Oh, and by the way, Poopsie feet, cute feet.
Okay, that's 30 day. That's year round. Okay. Okay, increased animal life, volcanic soil. No, that's not going to be having fearlisks there. Habwa. I want a tile with something interesting. Nope, nope. That's interesting, but that's a no. Blood rain vents. No. That could make things more interesting, but no, I don't want bumble drones. No, 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 no. That's dangerous. We do not want to push our luck with gold and cube. Gas deposits. Loose strife. Smoke geysers. Temperature fluctuations. No. I know I'm being a little bit picky at the moment. Okay, that area is not suited for us. That's a lot more poplar trees, underground deposits, auburn birches. Hello. Know what? Let's go with this one here, I think. Marble and granite. Sure, it's an arid shrubland, but we have features. Custom, we're going ideological to start off with. Collectivist, because that's reasonable. Acceptable for that. Because they are tribals at the moment. We can adjust things as needed throughout the thing. At the moment, a lot of this is going to be not really caring. As always, I take the things off them. I don't want relics. We need the festive feast. Getting rid of that one. Ancient complex. Nearby faction goodwill. Let's go with a funeral pyre for our funeral. And there we go. On to picking our people. At least I think so. Nope. Language stuff. Each technological level for the race and dialects for all factions. So we're not really going to be able to communicate with a lot of places right off the bat. The Gentle tribe, the Ogre tribes, Neanderthal tribes, the Republics, the Impids, and us. Until we learn languages. Now, capable of none. Let's go with an age range between 23 and 36. Plants, cool. I don't understand that. So actually we can change the health filter to no addictions as well, and we'll go from there. Okay. Let's just click a couple more times. Okay. They're good at mining. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. Beast Whisperman, we're a scavenger. I'm actually going to adjust this to give a construction skill of 6 at minimum. Merchant's Eye. Beast. Okay. Yeah, I like this person. What is our medical is the next thing we're suffering here. I want at least a 6 for medical. Low tech builder. Good with plants. Medical. We don't have a good cook, but we'll deal with that. And yes, that is the flatmate in the background. I am opening my can of motivation. Do I know how long this is going to be? No, but at least 2 hours, I want to say. Oh boy. Inside that. Stream info can go over here. Activity feed. And there we go. We are in game. Okay. I'm assuming that is an ancient danger, but... Okay, there's a lot of stuff on the map. So I want to settle our people in here. Next to this rich soil. So for the meantime, we're just going to quickly throw a stockpile there. I've never used this world domination mod, so we're going to see what happens. And we've put that there, so we need to put a... Alright, still getting used to the new layout of that. Hitching spot over there. Beethoven. There's the horse. Beaver. Open that, open that. Okay, we've got agave seeds. We are lucky on that regards. Then we are going to put the rest of this on whole. Yeah, just put it all on whole. There's the wood. I don't think there's anything else that we can haul. So let's hit the tabs up and get them set up. Actually, you can handle as well. Everyone's on 3 for hunt, 3 for fish.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, Takobi. Hapwa. Alright. Audio. And there we go. And let's get the people moving. Oh, we got corn and peas as well. Okay, that is definitely good. Right. Animals. Gunner. You're going to the home area. You may be a phoenix owl cat, but yeah. You're going to the home area. Carve 11 by 11 into there. There was an explosion. Hapwa. And I think that audio is a bit loud on my end. Sorry. We're dropping it to 8.5. Those can go in there. TPs can go like that. And yes, I am using the Isekai mod. But let's see what each person has, if anything unique here. Marlowe has bee wings. They are the most unique one in the tribe. Right, structures, walls. Throw the door. That looks about right. Then we go over here. Uniform growing zone. Like that. Tell it to grow. Yeah. Grow the peas. Then this uniform grow zone can be heal root. And then finally down here. Doesn't change anything, but corn. And animals, I do not want them being ridden. We're going to use them to do our trading. Habwa. Ooh, we missed a seed pack. Taro. Ooh. Now, we can't grow taro there. Is it a sand growing one? Nope. Okay, it's water. Oh, that's going to be fun. Right. Now we put the wood pile just down here. Gives them a little bit more comfort in their tents. And, right. I might have to adjust my bitrate. But yeah. Let me see what I can do. Going to drop my bitrate down to 5,000 and see if that becomes more stable. We'll go from there. Hopefully it doesn't make too much of an issue doing that, but yeah. A dumping stockpile is going to be around this corner. It's going to be 10 by 4. Alright. We've got our storeroom there. We've got our initial sleep area. Let's punch a channel like that, and a channel along that way. Habwa! I shall indeed hydrate and stretch. I just realized I moved my chat out of the spot that was there. And thank you for the 30 bits to gigantify the emote. Alright. That's that channel going that way. We'll put a area there for down here for something. Let's go by a 10 by 15. That area could be for batteries or something in the future, or prison cells. Habwa, Floof, thank you for the 10 biddies. Hawa wa 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 wa. Okay. I'm hoping that my bitrate stability has gotten better, but there's no guarantee. And I think we're going to put our kitchen and freezer up this way. So we'll go here, 5 by 14 like that for the moment. Tuck it up with a little bit of extra space there. Oh god, that sounds horrible, Floof. That sounds horrible. Alright, production. We've got sleeping areas for our people, that's good.
Boop.
Hi, Floof.
Yes, it is a pain, 'cause it's an extra fucking 20 gig I have to download.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, they're doing what they do on mobile, making the cosmetics, yeah, extra maps on Warfare and Operations 3 separate downloads.
Yep.
Yeah, the good news about that though is it does bring the base game down to about 80 gig.
Alright, for the moment I'm going to put research spots just in here. And they can deal with those. Ooh, components. Cool. Right. So, I mentioned I have the Isekai mod. I can upgrade people's stats, and I tend to do up to 5 in each area before, or I shift on to the next area.
You know what the one downside about the new season is though?
No, I haven't poked at it.
Everyone is playing again, so all the lobbies are filled with players, not bots.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. My bitrate needs to be 5,000-ish for it to stay stable. Cool.
I don't even know what I had my bitrate set at.
Let's give them a work schedule from 6 to 3, and then recreation afterwards. Not that-
Finally. God, that took ages.
Oh boy. But yeah, I've gotten lots of positive reactions on my new layout.
I need ammo.
I'm happy with how I managed to make it turn out. Do I wonder how a professional would make it look? Yes, but it's functional, it works. So there isn't really a huge need to get it done that way. Okay, Hagar standalones. Let's get all of these that I know I can get them unlocking. Not messing with the heal route at the moment because we've only got 20 of it. We've got the seed packing spot there. We've got this. Let's get 5 recurve bows. Count equipped. Of normal quality at minimum. We don't have a lot of wood, but we are going to set up to grow some cacti. Let's go 27 by... Actually, no. 29 by 7. Seguro cactus, align the plants, smart planting. Oh. Okay, Merlot. You are upset about that, so you're going over there. Beaver. You're going to that one as well. And we are going to be running low on food real quick. So let's get that agave marked to harvest. That berry bush to harvest. Oh, there's some wood that wasn't hauled. Alright. I would have background music, but my royalty-free playlist kind of died in the Great Reset of last week. So unfortunately we have to deal with the game and its temperamental background music and such. Alright. I'll throw some of the ambience in. Ooh. Okay. We apparently got a buff of growth boost or something. Oh. That's not us. So I don't think it's us. Note, I have no idea how this world domination mod works. But okay. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to pretend to know what half of that meant. And we'll worry about that later. Sounds about right. Sounds reasonable, I think. How long do you take to grow? 6.5 days. Might as well say 7, so 14 days until that's ready because of sleep cycles. That's going to be problematic. production, fueled stove when we get the materials for that, because there's steel right there. Let's get those all sorted. Now, our crafter is also our primary builder. So I want them actually focusing on crafting. So then you know what? They're being called Dano now. Dano is our primary builder. Cool. Let's get those out of the way. Then we'll start cooking simple meals, preferably in this order of minimum of 10 at any one time. And then we're going to permanently make pemmican as our travel food, as a background thing. Right. Beaver is also our cook. Okay, cool. Admittedly, they've only got a score of 4, so there's going to be food poisoning galore. But we're tribal. We're used to that, right? Boy. We don't have a lot of wood, which is going to be a pain. Gunner is going to eat our pemmican. We're at 5 meals. Right. Nope. That is now officially a problem. We need meat.
Well,
What?
Floof did it dumb.
Yeah.
They forgot to fully empty their backpack before they came into the raid.
That reminds me, I actually need to turn you down because you are really loud on my end.
I don't know why. Oh, I think I know why. I did recently adjust my mic down up a bit because people kept complaining, "You're too fucking quiet."
Yeah.
So I turned my gain up just a tiny bit on the physical mixer.
And you just reminded me of something I haven't done yet on my end. Or at least I thought I hadn't done.
I'm trying to find
Habois.
these new treasure mounds.
Okay. I'm hoping my audio is probably... noise level is probably just gone up a little bit.
It has.
Yeah, I forgot I hadn't boosted the mic yet.
How much is that worth? No. Barely enough to cover that keycard use.
We will stop the...
But I'm looking for these new mounds. I know someone did point out where they all are, but I try to avoid spoilers of locations.
Yeah. I said clean the room. Not clean a single spot and then bugger off back to mining.
Oh damn, they made the river deeper.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, to be honest, they made it deeper and they also expanded the end of it. Oh, I hear shit up ahead.
Okay. Need to get as much food as we can at the moment, so we don't start starving.
Well, nice to know ZDAM is still full of bots.
People hate ZDAM.
It's the starting map, and it's honestly the only map last season you could actually fucking queue into.
Yeah, people hate it, but they still use it.
How much is your gun worth? Fuck all, because you're not putting attachments on it at the moment.
Let's go a 11
Let's go and...
by 6 of agave. We will be harvesting the peas as soon as possible, because, yeah. We currently don't have a lot of food. We have... I'm surprised it's not telling me that there's a low food warning. Let's see, structure. Okay, we can do chunk walls. We've got marble chunks in storage at the moment. 51. I want to lock this side down. I want them coming the long way to get to us. I mean, I'm still going to put a door or several in, but... that's just so our people can get in and out.
Well, okay, game. I got a champagne out of a shirt.
I guess it was saturated in champagne and you squeezed it out? I don't know.
I mean, hey, that makes this raid basically already worth, I think. Because I think it's worth like 300k. Because the guns don't have any fucking attachments on it. And that's usually where all the money comes from, is the bloody guns and their attachments.
We're going to keep this frog wreck here so that we can
Alright.
restore it later.
Well, I guess I'm going to the last POI on the map. But I have found basically nothing worth other than the champagne.
Alright.
And not even the cement trucks want to give me anything.
I really don't want to do this, but I've got Marlowe being primary hunter. And B-Wings can go hunt. Process.
Oh, hello.
We can go steel butcher table. Beaver. I want you working on that real quick.
And dead. Oh, some attachments. Fine a fucking lead, but I can't use them.
I mean, Marlowe is not a good shot. That's a real problem with sending them out. Right, let's top up the statuses while they work.
And where is body number 3? There it is.
Ooh, prickly pears. The mining is almost finished there, which means people will shift over to other stuff. Then we're going to butcher creature, set that up to do forever, drop on ground within this radius here. I am going to try get those two as seeds, but if not, that's too bad. Dano is putting our wall together. Which is getting the construction skill up. They did just level up there. So let's increase the dexterity, because why not? So cancel that. Get that sorted and kitchen tidied. What floors do I have access to? Yeah. Not a lot at the moment. And because I'm going to be cheeky, do, 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 do. No one saw anything. Mwahahaha. Cool. Beaver is gathering stuff to make meals, even though we're just barely staying there. Wow. Having them do the hunting is probably the worst thing I could do, but I need someone to do hunting, and they were the least worst that I could assign to it. But hey, they hit the rat. Do, 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 do. Well, that's the start of a wall. It's going to take a while. Hop, 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 hop. Dano! Good Dano. Let's get the things we need hauled. And we're going to be able to get cloth. Well, we're getting a lot of cloth from this. Because 50 from the roulette table, 55 from each chair. 110, 220, 330, 440, 490. I could potentially make quite a few tables. I should make tables. Oh, I should make tables. They're getting a mood buff of eating without tables, so... Yeah... Sinnoh. Ah, you're hauling, never mind. I was about to ask, what the hell are you doing? because Beaver's butchering. But Beaver doesn't have any ingredients to make pemmican with, so Beaver needs to butcher. Oh god, Beaver the Butcher. That's, you know what? There we go. Beaver is now the Butcher. And I just realized what I haven't told them to do. Maintain stuff. We can already get some wood from this cactus. We're focusing on getting food. Dano is still getting stuff. If these each give 2 chem fuel, well, we'll be able to grow some chem fuel, I think. Eventually. I don't think we have anyone with a skill of 10 in growing. Never mind, we do. Let's quickly see what we have on the dead list. Hey, Zane. How you doing? Who is our most intellectual? 3 verse 3. Oh great. The undead. They're already showing up. And they're really close, which is annoying. I'm doing okay. Playing this to make up for missing most of last week. Hey, Kilmore. I mean, I have a valid reason for missing most of last week's streams, but I still feel bad about it. Kilmore, you can take winter and be happy about it. It's too cold. I don't like the cold. Makes my knees hurt. Damn, we only got 16 chem fuel out of that. Do we have anything over here? No. Like, sure, I prefer cold over hot because with cold you can always put more layers on. Hot, you can only take off so many layers, but it's cold. Dano is... You know what? No. I can't change Beaver's name because the title is what goes there. There we go, Kilmore. You're a predominantly construction and mining based person. Unfortunately, Zane, no. No, it does not equal that. As much as some people would want that to do that. Why was that? Oh no, never mind, it did just get butchered. Armadillo meat. I need a mod that makes it so that when you butcher an armadillo, you get an armadillo shell. Currently, Zane, I don't have the toolkit. I am just naming after certain people. Beaver isn't being renamed because, well, I've titled them the Butcher. I need to go through and sort out integration mods again because, yeah, at least I can get a fresh install at this point. Wait, did I publish mine? No, I didn't. Do. I will not fear you. Ah. There you go. You can be the Phoenix Owl Cat. You get 9 lives. You're a Phoenix Owl Cat. You have 9 lives. I didn't have a fox, okay? Yeah, pretty much. I thought you'd find that amusing. I mean, we are getting... How the hell did we get up? Okay. Um, we have more food than I thought we did. We just don't have a lot made up. And Beaver's been busy cooking, so they haven't been crafting. That's the problem with having the cookers and the crafter as the same person. But I am taking... Okay. Oh good, the Shamblers died. The hell? What the hell? What the hell? You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? That is a mouth on the body, is it not? For a second there I thought it was some sort of mushroom person. Now, we might have to extend this room a little bit outwards. That's going to be annoying. %134%, 140%. And the corn actually might catch up to the pea plants. Beaver, beaver, beaver. Why are you not crafting? Wait a minute. Crafting skill of 5. Crafting skill of 3. Never mind. I know why Beaver's not doing that now. Okay. But Beaver has some more work to do. And I really need to change this to not allow rotten. Okay, the wall is almost built. Ooh. Gorilla. Gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Which one you? You. What's your stats like? Decent with animals and plants. Okay. Let's see if we can poach them. Nope. Okay. What, Zane? What am I guessing? I should have seen that coming. Marlowe, you are at 2 for shooting. Okay. Kilmore has 1 point to apply, so we can do that. Sino has 1 point. Beaver has 2. If I can make them move a little bit faster, that's all much better. Oh, hey. You know, we should probably make another one of these sorts of things for if we get someone else in the future. So we're going to go cloth there. We're going to clear some rock face away. Like that. Gonna let our growers attack these trees again. Well, cacti. And I probably should let Sino back at the mining. Whoa, 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 what is this? You don't go to some random ruin and start playing the game of Wait, no, that's a hospital bed. We're taking that. Ooh, a piano. Grave ship hull. Not scrapping that telescope. Claiming it and reinstalling it over here. Not that any of our people would really know what to do with it, being tribal and all. But yeah, it's the principle of the matter. If they want entertainment, they can try to figure out how to play billiards. Pool, snooker, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now if I move that up like that, Our little camp is getting better. I mean, it's not the masterwork poker table, but meh, they've got a table to eat at now. I'm going to leave that as a gather spot for our people only. I wonder. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, we can do that. We can do that once we've got the wood. And we've got enough marble to make 2 of these, which will make us technically outside on the moment. So we are going to swing some steel walls around like that. There's a steel door in there. We don't have enough wood. Okay. Seeing as you're just wandering about in the middle of the night, let's just throw you at all of these cacti so we can get some wood. Okay, we can't make it out of steel.
Boop.
Boop.
I am back.
Huh, hadn't noticed left.
It is cold out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So, a fee.
Well,
I have one soundbite on here that gets everyone, and you wanna know what it is?
sure.
Because
Let's
of course I have that as a soundbite.
Rap, tap, tap.
I have sound bites too, that I have easy access to now.
I did not mean to do that. I accidentally clicked it as I was scrolling through my sample. I think I've probably got like over 100 sound bites on it now.
Yeah, I don't have an external soundboard, I just have Discord.
I use Smallboard for mine because it just interacts straight up with Voice Meter because I already use it.
Ooh, plasteel. Uranium. And more steel. Let's just have our people disassemble that and haul that stuff. I will ask to go easy on the soundboard because
I know. I've minimized it for now. What's this? Oh. Boundary Update 4 comes out in like a week. So I'm saying that I should get back to Icarus.
I should get back to Icarus at some point as well, but I don't have...
so we can finish the Quarite mission.
I'm hoping that that wasn't lost. I did lose...
As long as you had Steam Cloud enabled, you're fine.
Steam Cloud regularly breaks for me.
I mean, so does mine.
And before my crash, when I looked at Steam, Icarus had a Steam Cloud error.
It won't be. It might not have an up-to-date one, but it will probably have a backup at least. Things I should finish my modding shit from earlier before I started playing Delta.
Yeah, probably.
I've been too busy playing Delta and other shit. I keep over the entire weekend. I keep forgetting to finish the fucking mods.
An hour and a half in. Doesn't feel like an hour and a half. It feels like I only started about 30 minutes ago.
Ugh. No, I don't want to edit that file, damn it.
I'm going to let Seno continue to mine. Hey Floof, you're in the game. Or at least there's a character named after you now.
Rimworld is one of the games I've just not played.
I know. If I remember rightly, the last person to play Rimworld on your system was me.
No, actually, it was me. It was back when we tried out the multiplayer mod. Would have been what?
Yeah.
According to this, the last time I touched Rimworld, and it was only for 51 minutes, was June 25th, 2022.
Okay, that definitely wouldn't have been me then, because I haven't been up there in a June.
Speaking of which, we need to finish sorting out that planning, because I've got to start booking shit if I'm coming down.
Yeah.
The main thing that I need to sort out and book if I'm coming down is either a flight or the ferry.
Yeah.
Most likely a ferry, and then I've also got to sort out accommodation each way because I am not doing the entire trip down to Christchurch in one day.
Yeah.
I am being smart and not trying to do it in one day. Because do you want to take a guess at how long that journey is?
I believe it's roughly 7.5 hours.
Not including the stopping I'll have to do, like waiting and shit and breaks. Including the ferry, I'm going to be looking at about 10.5 hours.
Okay, fair. I estimated a little
And
bit low.
there'll be a stop and probably halfway down between the Wangui and, well, between where I live and the fucking ferry departure. I've got to be there like an hour or half an hour before it leaves. I'll have to sort out my food and get the car off the ferry when we get to the other side of the strait, and there's just, yeah.
Yeah,
Accommodation in the other side of the ferry will be, if we can sort it out. I might have a place I can crash at. Family friend of mum. They used to live where we live, but they moved down south like 5-6 years ago.
yeah,
And I've got a spare room, so I might be able to crash there for a night. So either way, if not, probably will not. I probably won't stop at where the ferry is. I'll probably end up going down. I think it was to Grand suggested Blenheim,
yeah.
because from what I checked, accommodation in Blenheim is actually slightly cheaper than Picton.
Pretty much.
I want
Picton's
to
a tourist town, basically. Their main
I
economy
want
is
to
the ferries.
avoid spending. I want to avoid spending money where I can. Like, if I can crash somewhere for a night to save up money on accommodation, I will. If not, I'm looking for a place close to the ferry and that is not expensive. Yeah, I am not wanting to pay over so much because, as it is, I think I'm paying like $250, $300 each way just for the ferry. Yeah, it's slightly more than flying down. I think I can get down for like 400 return on a plane, but it's again, if I fly down, I have to get a rental vehicle, and most rental vehicles have a bond requirement of $1,000 for the insurance. Plus, however much it will cost to actually rent the vehicle. I think I worked it out. For a week, I'll be looking at close to $2,000 just in bond and the rental fee.
Oh, that is issue.
And the issue with all the rental places that I looked at so far, the name on the card has to be the name as the primary driver of the vehicle. You can't just use another family member's credit card, unless they're with you, or you contact the rental company ahead of time and they give you the okay. But yeah, probably cheaper to just drive down instead.
Oh, I forgot I added a mod that adds bone fractures and such. Okay. Let's get the medical treatment done.
The other thing I know we have to do still is organise what the fuck are we going to do while I'm down there.
Yeah.
So we already have some ideas of places we can go. The only thing I'll probably ask is if we use my car as a bit of money to help cover petrol.
Yeah. We can talk finances after stream.
Dream, I know. Ugh, come on, Icarus, do your fucking mod shit. So, in saying that, a little automation script I made to do my work made my life fucking so much easier. I just run it, it does all the sorting out of all the extractions, getting all the hashes, all that for me. All I gotta do is just do the mod data, just do the mod comparison between last week and this week.
Hey. I don't even know how to do one of the things on here because it says splint to immobilize the bone and promote healing or surgically repair. I don't know how to make the splints. Oh. I don't even know what mod that's from, which is a problem. There we go. I need basic anatomy. Uh, I want you to focus predominantly on research at the moment. Got the food that we need at the moment, so I'm going to take hunting off. Which means Marilo will do the farming stuff. Which means trees will be, cacti will get planted so that we can use them for wood and such later. And because I am thinking of the animals here, this needs to become hay grass. Because they've pretty much eaten everything. you know, it's probably... Oh, this is a problem. Beaver's the butcher. No, Beaver's the cook, but they're also... we've called them the butcher. So I might have to get them up before we splint their limb to cook. Because this is going to take forever with what we've got available for researching at. So, you know, I need you on the steel door so I can block the door so you can work on the other stuff. I need you working down here, not up there, down. Let's take a look. 25%. Ooh. When Kilmore gets back with that research table, we're going to set it up so that Friendly can get researching at that instead of a research spot. Actually, I'm going to throw it up there, so not down there. It's lit up here. Furniture. No, you're not fully healed. You're in a lot of pain. There's the art bench. There's the research bench. Place there. You've got a construction of 5. Build that chair. That stool. Don't care that it's poor at the moment, you've got a seat. 75% speed instead of 25%. So much better. 3 times the speed of what it was. Actually, you know, that's not going to be there. Once we get that down, we're going to put the kilns in there. We'll get those workbenches made once the stuff is sorted. What is Beaver doing? refueling. Bone side, bone treble axe as a sidearm. So unfortunately, we are going to have to add wood into this as a thing to make so that we get more wood. I'm going to make sure that everyone uses ranged weapons first, but we're going to make sure that they have the ability to use the tribal axe as needed. Because if we go details, global work speed, construction, and plant work speed are what we're wanting there. Okay, I might have been wrong when I said we have plenty of food there, but pea plants are almost done. Well, to harvestable. Oh no, Latch got up from being dead. You know. Hey, Sinner. Go capture them. We could always use undead minion. I don't think the psych... I mean, they sleep a lot, but we can eventually steal a lot of these genes from them. Are they actually going to need... They're deathless. So will Psychite dependency actually kill them, or won't it? Okay. It is the Noverman Legion. I really don't see their symbol on here anywhere. I'm probably blind. Okay. we're going to use them as a training tool for social. Use the table that we found for you to research at, not a spot on the floor. So, I mean, yeah, this guy doesn't feel pain, so. And they're only ranky. And I think rank D. I'm gonna have friendly become a sage. Nice melee and health. Mage's research and meditation. Alchemist. I don't know. I mean, Beaver's slowly getting their crafting skill up. Slowly. Those should be ready to harvest tomorrow. Those in a few more days. Friendly, go grab the telescope, because frag it, I want the telescope there now. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, oh, something's happened here. What's this? There's my cornerstones. That's the Republic. Diplomacy mate. Whoa. Okay. Cool. I've got no outposts. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is a problem. Another bone fracture. At least it's only a finger. Friendly is slowly researching. Though they're about to need to treat Kilmore. Damn, we only got 4 out of that. Okay, 6 out of that entire patch. Cool. We're going to need another patch for longer growing. More growing. Go 12 by 48. Just means it'll take longer. This is our quick, we need it going. This is a long-term goal. Now, I'm just going to hit cancel on those spots there. Like that. So that this down here gets focused on. So we can move, well, place crafting stuff down there. Oh yay, spirit stone veins. Just what we need, spirit stones. I have no idea what they're for. Only 2 effectiveness. Could be better, could be worse, and let's see what notification did I just get? Cool. Okay, Beaver, you can stop now. Kilmore is down. Rescue Kilmore to the hospital bed because paw is better than sleeping on the ground. Yeah. Cool, they are working on that. Kilmore dropped their bow, which is unfortunate. Beaver is sleeping, but they really should go eat some food. Senna is smashing out the area. Sculpting bench can go there. The formation bench can go there. Basic wooden bench can go there. And throw the marble kilns down there somewhere. Hopla. Kilmore is awake. They really should equip their bow. The iguana probably got turned into leather and meat and all that good stuff. The horses are showing signs of starvation. So while that grows, we're just going to move them down to there. Marlowe. Quickly rope these guys for us. There we go. The horses can eat, and then we'll put them back there once the hay grass has grown a bit more. Hopla. And I've just noticed something that I need to blacklist from that. But I can do that easily. I did not mean to do all of that. I really shouldn't be doing this live, but I'm doing this live anyway. Chat settings. And that's that done, but unfortunately it just cleared the chat. On screen, that is. Habwa.
I mean, it clears it for everyone but moderators.
No. On screen chat. Not
on
stream
screen.
chat. I changed the chat box to not show Seribot as well. Because that was... Seribot was showing. And because of how often things they've been showing up and the little amount of chat that is happening in chat,
It floods the chat.
I figured I might as well block that from showing up on the on-screen stuff. I should have done it earlier. I should have noticed it last stream, but last stream I was just happy to be streaming. I wasn't taking note of, hey, I need to improve this or that. Like, I'm looking at Streamer Bot and how to work with that.
Yeah, I've got that set up. It's in the process of being set up when I go back to streaming.
And I'm thinking I might need to create an account just to have that posting stuff instead of it going through my account if I want to name it anything.
Stretch.
Yeah, stretching is a good idea. Ooh. Plus, in team resources, it's also got a there's a setup for automatically shutting out team members when they show up.
Honestly, I should start streaming again.
You don't say.
Honestly, if they weren't so expensive, you know what I would be buying right now?
Nope.
The, I think it was the Stream Deck XL Plus. Unfortunately, I don't think they're available in NZ yet.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
happy with...
not available in NZ, but they are available off Amazon Australia.
I'm happy with what I've got with my 15-button Stream Deck. Folders and all of that. Multi-action buttons.
Yeah. I, for the most part, when I have it in my room, I'm using the Stream Deck mobile app.
Yeah, it's useful.
It's useful due to the fact of you have, I think it's the same size as a standard Stream Deck.
3 rows of
But
5.
I think so. Give me a second, actually. I will go and grab my tablet. I'm gonna stop pissing down with rain. Look at that.
Honestly, with the latch here, I am just waiting to see if the Psychite dependency will actually straight up kill them. Or if it'll just throw them into a death loop again.
Alright, I'm back. Slightly wet, but I am back.
Yeah, welcome back.
charger? Because I know you need a charge.
Alright,
Probably need to open the app for it to register.
let's check the statuses. Start getting them upgraded. Okay, Sinner, what are we going to stick you as? Know what? Sinner, you can be a ranger. Let's get your move speed up.
Technically, yes, it does give you access to a 3x5, but unless you pay for the subscription or the lifetime license, it's only a 3x2.
Ah, okay.
But you can have like 5 different pages. I mean, it's like I don't know how many pages max, but I've got like 10 pages with folders just for sound bites. And then a folder to do my whole mic toggle, my mic and soundboard toggle from inside this.
Yep. I can change my screens. I can change what Discord channel I'm in. I can do sounds. I can do a lot with
The
this.
Stream Deck mobile app has, in all honesty, gotten better. Like, if you upgrade to the Pro version, which is like a $95 lifetime fee, or like $50 a year, you get up to 64 keys.
Oh.
Which is basically, if I go to look at the Stream Deck XL, the Stream Deck XL is only, that's the Stream Deck XL Plus. I want the normal XL. Because I am looking at the Plus in all honesty because it looks really good. A Stream Deck XL, please. Okay, so the mobile app by default is basically just a Stream Deck Mini,
Yeah.
but you can basically get double the amount of keys as a Stream Deck XL on it if you pay for Pro.
Like, I like having the tactile feedback there of the buttons.
Yeah, the only reason I'm looking at a XL Plus is just due to the fact of it's a Stream Deck Plus, right? That's the one with the dials and all that on it.
Yeah.
Instead of being 8 key 4 dial with a touch strip, the XL is 36 keys 6 dial with an even bigger touch strip. Unfortunately, the price reflects that.
Yeah. Yeah.
An XL Plus on Amazon Australia is 340 NZ.
Yeah.
Compare that to the cost of a Stream Deck XL or a Pro Lifetime Pro. It's yeah, the Lifetime Pro honestly is a bit better. Because for a Stream Deck XL, I'm looking at $450. All I honestly need is just like a thing to sit my tablet in front of my monitor, and that's it.
Yeah.
I did have something, but it's designed for a phone, not a tablet.
I have thoughts on what...
I don't know where it went.
I don't know how to 3D model. I have thoughts on what could be done for that, but yeah.
Let's see, does this... Yeah, I'd have to rest it against something because it's very wobbly. Also, mess underneath my fucking monitor. But honestly, I think the way I've got it being set right now, just kind of using one of my other mounts to hold it is just, yeah, that will work for the moment. I mean, technically this would work, but it's too fucking big.
Give me the dimensions and I will try figure something out.
I don't even know what dimension this thing is. All I know it's like a Tab S6 Lite or something.
Get the dimensions and I'll try to figure something out.
I wonder. Come here. That'll work for now. Got a blue tack to hold the old stand in place.
Yeah. Okay, everyone has a tribal axe now, cool. I want 5 of those out of leathers, if we can. If we can't, we'll then do... Okay, we can do 2 out of leathers, and then the rest will have to be out of cloth. Actually, if it'll let us, we'll see what we can do there. Food is still food. Ugh. Hey, Soap. How you doing? Hop, 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 hop. Do, 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 do. Cool. Snoot indeed. Snoot indeed. Hop, 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 hop. We have a hedgehog to smash. Actually, beaver's probably the bad option for that. These two can get it. Cool. We got some meat out of it, a little bit of pemmican and a little bit of silver. Ha boy. And Marilol probably got a lot of experience. Nope. Sino did. Level up at least. Friendly is going to become a sage. Because we want to get the research stuff done faster and boost their learning speed. Alright, I see an issue right there that we are going to solve. Get that flagstone built for us so that our people aren't going all the way down here to leave the area.
Right, I need to remember to unload my shotgun when I'm not using it.
Probably a good idea.
The reasoning behind it is, I have explosive shells loaded in it,
Boom. Ha ha ha.
and I accidentally just shot myself in the feet as I was going out my door. Hence the ow.
Okay, there we go.
Fucking. Thank you.
Actually, no, we'll put one in the doorway as well. And we're going to try slowly convert that over to wood.
Alright, I'm gonna make a gun.
Beaver, you are making simple
need
meals. Got it. You know, because I'm actually wanting you to learn stuff. Your growing is going to be a high priority as well. So that when we need stuff planted, and you can plant it, you can.
God, I really need to tidy this fucking base up.
You say that, now I'm curious to what game you're playing.
What was I talking about doing modding work on earlier?
Right, yeah, Icarus.
Yeah, I am playing the new map and, well, playing it on my solo save. Even though I do need to finish the setup for shit over on my save with RT. Do need to get some better gear on myself. And maybe think about some new turrets.
Yeah. Might be a good idea.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, did I somehow lose my O2 tank again?
Okay, Kilmore has healed up, and honestly, I'm going to restrict him to home area at the moment. That is not a home area, Kilmore. That is not a home area.
Hang on, make sure I have a set of armor at the other base. That is the wrong fucking location.
Kilmore,
I do not want to be in that biome.
this area
Do not
is
have
home.
fur armor. Give me some armor stands. Make sure I have a spare set of armor here. In case what happens before happens again. I have never done one of the geyser type things where you get hordes and hordes of fucking shit on you at once.
Yeah.
I decided to try and mine the new exotic resource that is linked to this map.
Murph!
It's like that, but worse.
7! Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed playing Raven's Watch. Welcome Raiders, I am Peter Fox, trans screamer from New Zealand. I play games with friends, games that catch my attention, and games with Twitch integration. Unfortunately, I don't have Twitch integration enabled at the moment on the save. And 7, thank you so much for the 25 months of support. You wonderful sweet bean. Oh. I really need to sort out a proper raid sound. Hey, Toffee. Hope you're doing well as I'm getting by. That should actually be moved into a proper cell. And Kilmore, you want to move them into there? Haboa, Regal Rat, welcome. I hope you've had a good day. Hope you're having a good day. And I hope you enjoyed watching 7. Haboa. Guess I am going for a little bit longer because I had just started thinking of wrapping up. But that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing. I'll just have to make myself a drink soon. Haboa. Oh. I think my raid thing just broke. let's just quickly go check on the overlay.
There wouldn't be a stream back if shit ain't broken.
Yeah. Oh, nice. If I hit save, no. My latest raid thing keeps pausing for some reason. Let's just try toggling it. Apologies about the chat just clearing. Nope, it's not going to do things. Hey, settings.
Alright, I need to make more ammo now. And I
Huh.
9mm armor piercing.
Okay, something broke on Stream Elements end for that. I hope you all had fun with the Raven's Watch. I'm not familiar with it. I will have to take a quick look while my minions in Rimworld do stuff. Ooh. Okay. That is looking really interesting. Yeah. Honestly, it's giving me a little bit of Diablo crossed with Gunfire vibes. Yeah, I'm currently looking at the Steam page. Just looking at the images there, I'm getting Diablo and Gunfire vibes from it. Not bad vibes, but interesting all the same. Okay, we are getting more and more trees planted, which gives us more wood to build with. Because we're low, really low on wood. 143 plus whatever's out here. 59. I'm hoping that I didn't lose my Assassin's Creed save. I haven't checked. I'm actually going to be doing that after stream. Because if I did lose the save for that, I will be switching over to Destroy All Humans tomorrow instead of Assassin's Creed Origins. And many apologies for the ads. They help keep the channel running, even as little as they do. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually going to quickly get up, make myself a drink, leave this running on the background, because, yeah, I can do that. It'll pauses on any threat. Yep, stretching is going to be part of getting my drink made up. So, oh, I don't have a be right back screen or text, so I'll have to do that after stream as well. I'm sorry, my microphone was not working. Right. Unsettling rumor. Yeah, we've got 16 days for that. We're not going to do the animal research post because we don't have the equipment for any of that or research, and it's just going to bulk our wealth up more than we can deal with. Okay, we got 4 ponchos. So we only really need to make 1, I think. Yeah, we only need to make 1. Okay, that's better than I thought. Not as good, but better than I thought. Okay, Kilmore is building doors for us. Those plants are okay. What other plants do we actually have that we can grow? Nothing that we really need at the moment. Cool. Tribal poncho is made. Beaver is restricted to the home area as well. In fact, everyone can be restricted to the home area. Hey, I'm back playing Rimworld after having a massive burnout of playing Rimworld. I've been messing around with the past week, maybe 2. And I finally got to the point of, okay, I feel like I can stream this again. I mean, if I go to look at my Steam library and click on Rimworld and look at my playtime, 12,154 hours total. Rimworld is an addiction I keep coming back to. I believe it's something like a total of over 300 days. I actually need to look this up. 12,154. My equivalent playtime, according to Steam, is 506 days. Yeah, I think I go a bit overboard with mods. 552 of them. But honestly, I keep coming back. There's thousands of ways to do things. Just gonna throw an extra 3 sits there. Cultivation pill trader. Yeah, no, we're not gonna mess around with cultivation at the moment. Actually, we might. Actually, depending. Ooh. Good talent. Mediocre, mediocre, mediocre. Good. Okay, we might buy 2 pills. We might buy 2 from them. Get Beaver and Friendly a bit faster. But we have stuff for people to do when they've run out of tasks to do now. They can research. We can eventually have everyone researching, if need be. Kilmore is currently our best with social, so they go talk to them. We are taking Kilmore off wardening at the moment, because I want to train friendly up. Yeah, it does. It's pretty good. I could technically activate it. Tribulation. I think that's what we want. Lethal for mortal, lethal for mortal. Yeah. Let's just get... Oh, they're expensive. Three of them, because that's all we can currently get. Just go here. Trib. I know why it's... What's happening here. Cultivation resources and items are not ticked there. So, there we go. Prioritize hauling that, so that we can get you and Beaver hopefully becoming cultivators. And maybe Marilol. Maybe. Because if this does what I think it does, I'll go all that way to place nothing down, and then all the way back to place a rock down, then place stuff down. Okay. I will admit that the Zombieland mod for 1.6 ran a bit rough for me. You got nothing from that. Okay, let's try again. Nothing, again. Bloody hell. A waste of spirit stones. Oh well. We'll just have to wait for a lightning storm and hope some more pills show up. But let's see if there's any mana stones about. Nope. Cool. I admit I run a mosh pot of mods, and it can be a lot to deal with. If we tidy that up and clean it up as much as we can, probably throw the medical bed in there, have a proper hospital, That's our ideology. We need at least one of these. We're going to keep 3 on hand just in case, because that's our funerals. Hopwa. Okay, the agave is practically ready to harvest. We're getting the first lots of corn, but we'll hold off for a proper harvest because we do have a lot of peas sitting in storage at the moment. Especially considering they're going to last 1.3 years. Going to clear that back wall out a little bit. Because we're going to put a door there and start making our freezer over this way. Or preparing to make our freezer. Freezer, nutrient based storage, and a few other bits and pieces. And we will need to make a proper lab at some point because that's supposed to be our kitchen. Oh, cargo pods. What did they give us? Milk and cookies. No thanks. Let's see. If I dig this area out, it's a 3. I could do a... No. Multi-analyzer would make that an issue. So, if we lay our freezer stuff out like this, that being the freezer itself, right there. Then we branch off just up here into this area for nutrient paste, so that we can feed growth vats and such. Means we can go something like that for a research room. It's not perfect, but it covers a lot of stuff there. In fact, we're going to take this outer wall here out of rock face and turn it into a steel wall right now. Well, once this stuff is sorted. This is 15 by 10. I could make it 19 by 10, which means, or 11 by 19, which does mean any further up that way would have to have supports, but I could always expand that way. Which means, if I then push the green up a little bit, So we'll just do that for the moment. If I push that up like that to there, and we put the walkway in there, we can tuck back into there a little bit more. There we go. That's the start of everything being converted into a proper building instead of a cave in a rock face. Habois. Okay, caravan. A slaver caravan. Ooh. Remember Conway. Conway. Which one's Conway? Shun Conway. Firearm proficient brawler with good talent. And a sleep deprivator. Yeah, no, we're not going to try to recruit them. So it's curious to wonder which one is of... Oh hey, there's a hussar there. Imped. Another hussar. Dirt mole. Okay. Why do I get the feeling Conway is not an actual part of the convoy, caravan? I could be wrong, but I think they might be trying to sell Conway to us. We'll find out soon enough. Once they get to the trading spot, we'll send Kilmore to go talk to them and go, hey, what friends do you have for us today? And to be fair, we might just throw Latch at them. Wait, no, we can't. Latch has no moving. Which is unfortunate. If we extend this down here like this now... Actually, I messed up there. Copy. We needed to leave that gap. But if we extend down here, we've got a little bit more space. For, I don't know, bookcases or something. Okay, our corn can officially be harvested if we wanted to. But we're going to hold off on that. Just for a little bit. Okay. They're almost through. We do need some more wood, which means there's a good amount of cacti to cut there. Is it going to give us all the wood we need? Probably not, but we can try. Okay. We are just going to expand the home area a little bit more, so that we can get these extra bits and pieces. Because I want to get this column here mined out as well. Alright, Kilmore, they are here. Let's go trade with them. See who they're offering, given the fact that they are a slave trader. And we'll see what we have that they might want. Oh, they're a slave trader not selling any slaves. Okay. They can take the Maxicola. We're keeping that. We're keeping Zane about. Okay. Odd that a slaver isn't selling slaves, but okay. Hey, Kilmore. We want a little bit more silver, so go deconstruct these things. Yes, I know that they're next to a cactus and you're on recreation, but go mine that. Go deconstruct that stuff. Yeah, that's the word. Deconstruct that stuff. So I want that extra silver.
Oh, cold.
Alright, yeah, people are unhappy that there's no Harmony Philosopher. That's a -5. And also in serious pain because left middle finger's fractured. Hey. Hop, 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 hop. Oh. Oh. Kilmore, you're picking that up. You're picking them up. You're picking up all of that silver. And then you're going to deconstruct that. Okay. Why is Seribot showing up there?
I have no clue.
Told it not to show Seribot. Okay. That's going to annoy me.
Time to go and probably die to the world boss.
Okay, that feels like cheating. I just got 2 advanced components from deconstructing ruins. Or stuff that was left on the map from something else.
The reason I said time to probably go and die to the world boss is because me and RT got our asses handed to us by it last time.
Yeah.
Until it bugged out and kind of got stuck in this one place.
Frag. Twitch changed my...
I need to take this back to the fucking oil base and refuel it.
I'm doing this real quick because I'm going to be saving this. Unfortunately, I am going to quickly take a look, see who is live on the team. And you know what? I think we are going to see who is live that we follow as well, real quick.
To be honest, I could be streaming right now if I wanted to.
Da, 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 da.
Now, do I have a camp?
Yeah, I think I know who I'm going to raid. Here is our raid message. Thank you all for tuning in. I shall be live again tomorrow. Have a good one. Take it easy. And keep being awesome.